how to choose what niche to create your online course or coaching program in. That is what we are going to talk about in today's video, and you will 100% be able to choose your niche by the end of this video. By the way, click subscribe if you want more videos like this as I release them every single week. Hey everybody, Dan Henry here, author of the Wall Street Journal best-selling book, Digital Millionaire Secrets, as well as the founder of GetClients.com. And today, we're going to help you choose your niche for your offer, whether that be online courses, coaching, consulting. I'm going to help you decide. And then I'm going to do another video where I talk about how to create an irresistible offer. So make sure that you subscribe. All right. So let's cover two main aspects of this. First, we're going to cover the general subject that you should choose based on your experience and what you've done in life and what you're an expert at. And then we're going to choose the actual level of positioning of that industry, subject matter, what have you. And so I'll go into each one and I'll break it down. And by the end of this video, you'll be able to choose your niche. So there are 5 questions you must ask yourself to figure out what industry or what subject matter you should teach. The first question is, what niches are you an expert in? And when I say expert, what I mean is you know enough to teach somebody else how to make some sort of progress in that industry that is a total beginner. So for instance, let me walk you through mine. Mine were music production because I went to school for music production. I had a home recording studio for a long time. I worked at some recording studios in Nashville and in Tampa, and I've charged to mix and produce music for people. Am I an expert? Am I Bob Rock? Am I working on Celine Dion records? No. Are there people far more qualified than me? Absolutely. But can I teach how to get a good drum sound, or how to edit guitar, or how to record your own music at home? Absolutely, I can teach that. I'm very good at it. But even if you're just somewhat good at it, you're still a hell of a lot better than somebody that doesn't know anything about it. So that's one, was music production. Another one was guitar playing. Now, I'm not the greatest guitar player. I'm not the greatest at music theory, but I can definitely teach somebody how to be how to play songs that's never played guitar before. Now, can I teach a decent guitar player how to become a great guitar player? No, because I don't think I'm a great guitar player. But I could totally teach how to play some songs. And that's worth something if you don't know how to play any songs. So that's the second thing that I listed when I said, what am I an expert in? Not what am I the best at, what am I an expert in? The third thing was online marketing. Again, at the time when I thought about this was years ago, when I created my first online course, this was years ago, but was I the best? No. Had I made roughly 6 figures in it? Yes. Had I made millions? No. But I still knew way more than the next guy. So that was online marketing. And then the final one is martial arts. Now, funny enough, this is probably the one I'm the most qualified in, because I do hold a 3rd degree black belt in karate. I have won a U.S. Open NASCA world title for martial arts, and I used to teach kids classes when I was younger. So technically, that would be on paper the one I'm the most qualified for. Now that I've listed out the things that I feel that I have expertise in, not necessarily the best at, but an expert at. Now that I've listed those out, I take them, I look at them on a screen or a notepad or whatever, and now I start filtering those down based on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th question. So the second question is, of these, what niches are you most equipped to help people? Now, I believe in that it's music production and online marketing. And here's why. Even though on paper I was, good at martial arts and I had all that, I didn't, I feel like I'm more equipped to teach people online marketing, and I feel like I'm more equipped to teach people music production because it's something I'm good at teaching, and I can I feel like I can get in there and help people with it. When it comes to martial arts, it's something that, yeah, I'm good at, I'm on paper for it, and I have taught it, but I just feel better about teaching. I feel more better about the teaching than the doing of those two things rather than martial arts. I enjoy teaching music production. I enjoy teaching online marketing more than all the other ones I listed. And so I took those and I narrowed it down to music production and online marketing. So now I ask myself a third question. Out of these, meaning the ones you have left, what niche are you the most passionate about teaching? Okay, so now I need to get down to one niche. And if I have to choose between music production and online marketing, I'm going to say online marketing. Here's why. I like helping people make money and change their lives. I also like helping people create their music, but it doesn't change their lives as much, at least in my perspective, as teaching them to make money. Now, other people may feel differently. They may feel like, I want to teach music or music theory or whatever because I want to help them create art, and that's how I feel. And that's great. And I feel strongly about that too, but I feel stronger about teaching people how to make coin. So I've narrowed this down to online marketing. And that's, again, years ago, that's how I did it. I asked myself, those questions, and I narrowed it down to online marketing. So I'm looking at my list now. So now I ask myself, what laser-focused aspect of this niche are you an expert in? Well, I listed out 3: e-commerce, running an ad agency, and affiliate marketing. Why? Because I made 6 figures running a t-shirt company called Dork Tees that had funny t-shirt designs. Like we had a picture of Captain Picard on a toilet. It said Captain's Log. Thought that was funny. And we just had we had another one of Chewbacca, and it said "Ladies love a little Wookiee," stuff like that. And so I made decent money there. I had also made good money running an ad agency, and I had also made good money doing affiliate marketing. I had an electronic cigarette blog, and I made affiliate commissions for that. So now I have these 3 laser-focused aspects of one industry. So the fourth question is, what laser-focused aspects of this niche are you an expert in? E-commerce, running an ad agency, affiliate marketing. I chose running an ad agency because when we get to the 5th question, I asked myself, of these, what are you most equipped to help people with? So, e-commerce. Yeah, I did good in that, but I felt like I just hadn't had everything figured out compared to an ad agency. And the same thing with affiliate marketing is with that, I did good in the beginning, but then I was not able to keep up with the times, and I ended up not really figuring it out after the fact, not really excelling, not really keeping up with it. And so at that point in my life, I felt running an ad agency was what I was the most equipped to help people with. And so I chose running an ad agency. Now, let me just review those questions. What niches are you an expert in? Of these, what niches are you most equipped to help people? Of these, what niche are you the most passionate about teaching? What laser-focused aspect of this niche are you an expert in? And of these aspects, what are you the most equipped to help people in? Get down until you have one thing left, and that right there is going to be what you should choose as a niche. Now, we move over to the whiteboard to the level of positioning. This is another way to look at it to really make sure you made the right decision. So, level of positioning. This right here will tell you how to frame your offer. So, again, how do you take, let's say you've chosen a niche, well, how do you exactly frame it, right? Like, how do you know how specific to get? Because they say the riches are in the niches, right? So this is what I call the level of positioning. You have near, medium, and far. So near is somebody is actively trying to accomplish a goal that you're teaching using the method you're trying to teach, okay? Medium is somebody trying to achieve a goal that you're teaching, but not necessarily using the method that you teach to achieve it. And far is people who may be interested in achieving that goal, but are not yet aware that they really want to achieve that goal. Now, that may seem a little confusing at first, so let me give you some examples. Let's say you teach e-commerce, right? Near might be Amazon FBA sellers, because there's multiple ways to do e-commerce and even Amazon, but Amazon FBA is one specific one. So this would be Amazon FBA sellers. Now, if we move to medium, then we have people wanting to make money with e-commerce, okay? So people wanting to make money with e-commerce, people wanting to make money with Amazon FBA. Now, when we move to far, then we look at people wanting to quit their job, people wanting to start a business, but they don't know what yet exactly. So to give you an example of the different headlines for, like, say, an ad or a webinar, you might look at something like, and I have some notes here that I'm looking at. So some headlines would be something like, so for Near, how to double your Amazon FBA sales in 30 days. That would be Near. Medium would be how to build a six-figure e-commerce shop without stocking a single product. That would be medium. And far would be something like how to create a six-figure income selling dollar store items online. So do you see how it gets different as you go out? So here's another one. Let's say you're going for weight loss. Somebody who may not be looking to lose weight, but maybe you want to inspire them to lose weight would be here. Somebody actively trying to lose weight would be here. And somebody actively trying to lose weight with intermittent fasting would be here. So let's use another example. Another example would be something like speaking. This is paid speakers. This is people wanting to become speakers. And this is people wanting to become famous. So again, far almost always starts to lean or bleed into everyone, right? So you want to become famous? The best way to do that is become a speaker. Do you want to become a speaker? Let me show you how to land your first gig. Hey, let me show you how to double your prices as a speaker and land more gigs. You see? Okay? So for instance, some titles you might have would be how to charge more for your speaking engagements, how to land your first paid speaking gig, how to create wealth and fame through speaking. So again, you might say, well, that's all very similar, Dan, but here's the thing. These are different audiences. They are. Now, here is what I suggest. Almost always, you want to start with Near, and this is why I put green, blue, red. It's because Near, there's at least, almost in every niche, there's at least $1 million or more Near, okay? And this is also the easiest. When you are in a Near level of positioning, it is very easy to make sales because people are not only already sold on the goal, they're already sold on the way to get to the goal. And so they're very preconditioned already, very easy to sell. There's a ton of money there. Now, the medium, there's more money there because there's a bigger audience. Just like this circle is bigger than this circle. So there's more of an audience here, but it's a little bit harder to sell to. A little bit harder because, again, they're committed to the goal, but they're not necessarily committed to the method. And then far, there's way more, almost an unlimited amount of customers, but they require far more persuasion because they might not even have that as a goal yet. And so I recommend you start here, and as you grow, you expand out. Because here's the thing. If you can't sell $1 million worth of an offer at Near positioning, you have no business even attempting medium, let alone far, because this is far harder. And because this is easy, you're able to build social proof by getting quick wins in this little pool right here. Because again, if you teach somebody something here, they got so much mindset work to do to even get to here. But these people, they're already ready to go. They're already trying to do it. And so getting results here is fast. It's easy. You can build $1 million company super easy right here. And then if you want to scale, and trust me, there's millions here. But if you want to become bigger, you move out. You move out. So for instance, for me, I started with a Facebook ad agency offer. And then I moved, I switched my industry just a bit, because I wanted to teach people how to sell their advice, because that's what I was passionate about. And so I moved into, I started moving outward. And again, I'm still I work approaching $20 million. And I've pretty much, for the most part, I'm sort of still in here and a bit in here, because I teach people how to sell their advice online currently. And so there's a lot of people, I would say I'm in the medium right now, because these people, they want to sell their advice, they want to create an online course, they want to create a program, but they just don't know how. So or they're trying, but they don't know how. This is where I'm at right now. This would be like how to sell through webinars, right? Very specific. But this is more just how to sell online courses. And then this would be like how to create your own business. And when you come into that marketing funnel, I would then say, hey, sell your advice. Now, eventually, I would like to move out of this, or at least add on to it. And I'd like to get into personal development and mindset, because I find that almost every single coaching call I get on, there's very little advertising and marketing questions. It's more mindset questions. So I actually bought howtothink.com, and eventually I'm going to move into the FAR, which is going to be a lot harder to sell, but there's a lot more room to grow. And I've already gained the experience the past 4 years living in here and making millions. And so it allows me to be better equipped to go here. So this is what I recommend in terms of not only choosing what your offer subject matter or industry should be, but how deep and how niche to go. I almost always suggest starting niche and working your way out from there. I hope this helped. And if you haven't grabbed a copy of my book, Digital Millionaire Secrets, yet, I'll leave a link in the description where you can get this book for free. Just pay shipping. As well, if you've read the book and you'd like to work with my team to help you grow your offer, I'll leave a link where you can book a call and speak to us about that. But don't forget to subscribe to see the next videos that I have coming out. I release them every week, so make sure to subscribe. See you in the next one.